Hello there. Wow. Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
What is up? Here we are, Splatoon 3. Let me make sure everything is good. It looks all good on all fronts. I see Doofy in the chat. Hello, hello. Sentinel, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Oh, boy, my energy drink is so far away. I left it on my desk. Anyway, so the maps have been updated. We're doing a bit of a late live stream today, or this week, because it is time for the SPLATFEST here in Splatoon 3. And we'll talk about that here. Let's dive in. Listen up, it's going down. Repping the Splatlands, we are deep cut. I already just went through all of this. This is the bane of my existence. Splatfest begins, blah, 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 blah. So the Splatfest this weekend, for anybody who's not familiar, what's the best day of the weekend? Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? This is a non-issue. This is not a real question. I don't know why this is a Splatfest. It's probably the least exciting Splatfest ever. There's one answer that's correct, and there are two wrong answers. And I did see a couple of people choosing a wrong answer already, which I knew there were going to be. Sneak peek conch shell ratings. What is it? Yeah. The correct answer is Saturday, guys. I don't know. I don't know why anybody would think Friday or Sunday is the correct answer. What I suspect to see is I'm gonna be picking Team Saturday. I suspect that a lot of people are going to be picking Team Saturday. And we'll talk about the reasoning behind this in a second, but I imagine there might be a couple people, or a chunk of people that select Friday, and to you, I would say, one, Friday is not technically even really a part of the weekend, so there's that little trivial piece of information as well. So, like, the weekend itself is Saturday and Sunday, so Friday doesn't really even count as a weekend day, but I can understand where you're coming from if you pick Friday, because it's like, the weekend has literally not even begun yet. So it's just like ample potential, but you still have like work or school or whatever you do during the weekdays. So Friday, in my mind, if you put Friday above Saturday, you're just wrong. We're not talking about Friday night or Saturday morning, or, you know what I mean? Like, we're talking as a whole, the days, right? So the only ones that are even remotely comparable would be Saturday and Sunday. Friday, you still go to work, you still go to school, you still do whatever you got to do to close out the week. And then Saturday and Sunday, those are the actual days of the weekend. Let me go over here and, throw down, make my selection here. I don't think anybody's going to pick Sunday, and the reason I don't think anybody's going to pick Sunday is because, well, it's Sunday. Monday is the next day, so it's not like you can really... Like, Saturday, you can stay up late. Even Friday, you can stay up late and be like, I don't have work in the morning or whatever. Sunday, you can't do that. You're a liar. This person, Aura Knight, Epic Sunday, this person doesn't know weekends. This person doesn't know the logic of weekends and what makes weekends good. I did see somebody was celebrating... Yeah, Friday gang. Okay, that's a bunch of Pokemon. I can understand Friday. I can understand it. I don't agree with it, but I can understand it. Right? Saturday is the correct answer, though. Period. I will die on this hill. Anybody who says Sunday is also wrong, unless you're like a big football fan or something, in which case I guess that's acceptable. But what am I looking at? I'm actually kind of surprised I'm seeing as many Fridays and Sundays as I am, if I'm being honest. Because, okay. Sentinel in live chat, stirring up controversy already. Sentinel says, I chose Sunday. Texas boy, so nothing like coming home from church and a restaurant to take a nap in the Texas heat and an oscillating fan. Okay. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Feel like... Hold on. Splatfest battle. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I did, and I also checked my internet or my router to make sure, my gateway, to make sure that it was, in fact, going to work. And I did get into a game right before this, so there shouldn't be any issues with matchmaking today. We'll see. But, see, okay, so Sentinel's talking about Sunday traditions. I'll say, if we're talking, like, nostalgia... if we're talking nostalgia, I'm gonna have to still lean into Saturday, because like I was a big Saturday morning cartoons kid growing up, so I'm talking like Fox Box, okay? So like think like 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, One Piece, I believe was on. I'm trying to think of what was, because then I think WB Kids was always a separate channel. That was a separate thing. So it was WB Kids on Saturday mornings, but it was also Fox Box, followed by, I think it became 4Kids TV, right? Okay, good. That was making me nervous that it was taking so long. It was Fox Box followed by 4Kids TV. I'm talking about like Viva Pinata. TMNT, right? Like the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cubics. If anybody remembers Cubics. Ultimate Punch, I think, was a show. I'm trying to think. Is that what it was called? Ultimate Punch? Ultimate... It was like the weird pink dude with like the weird flesh mohawk. I'm like trying to picture this character. He had big lips, big white, like... I'm trying to remember how to describe. Maybe it wasn't a flesh mohawk. Okay, maybe it wasn't a flesh. I'm just thinking of like this flesh tone guy. I don't remember. He kind of looked like a fish in my head. I think it was called Ultimate Punch or something like that. It doesn't matter. Yu-Gi-Oh was also on that channel. One Piece was on 4Kids TV. That's how I got into One Piece. And then Toonami was Saturday nights, I believe, right? Saturday nights was Toonami. I mean, it is now still, but like it was then too, I believe. So like Dragon Ball Z Saturday nights, I would run downstairs after dinner and flip on Dragon Ball Z. That was dope. So yeah, like Saturday cartoons, always a good time. Sentinel in live chat says Cat Dog and Cat Scratch. So Cat Dog, I definitely remember watching a good amount of when I was a kid, for sure. Cat Scratch, I remember watching it. I don't remember if I was ever that big of a fan of it. I do remember it, though, for sure. But I mean, I guess that was Saturday morning. I mean, I feel like that was on Nickelodeon, right? Both of those shows were Nickelodeon, or were both Nicktoons. Yeah, so Saturdays hold a special place in my heart for those reasons, like nostalgia value or whatever. But also, like, I gotta go with Saturday because the logic behind it, right? So it's not just nostalgia. Fridays, I barely consider to be a weekend day. That is the last weekday, okay? It's not actually a weekend day. So really, the only two legit options are Saturday and Sunday in my mind. So then when you look at those two, Sunday, like, you gotta go back to work tomorrow, or school, or whatever you're doing in life, you know what I mean? You know, no matter where you're at, you got somewhere to be Monday morning, more likely than not. Saturday is like, Saturday morning, you wake up and you're like, oh, I can sleep in. There's nothing to do today. It's Saturday, right? You got nothing to do. And it's also the promise of, like, the weekend has just begun. By the time Sunday comes around, it's like, ugh, the weekend's, like, half over. I got Monday, tomorrow, like, I got work, school, whatever tomorrow, right? So, like, Sunday mornings are pretty chill. Sunday evenings, though, like, the closer you get to bedtime on Sunday, the closer you are to Monday morning, which is just the dreaded day, right? So, in my mind, like, it's just, I don't know. That's just me. Saturday is where it's at, in my mind. And we were defeated. What team were we just facing off against? Who's blue? Oh, wait, I'm blue. I'm blue. So what were they? Who did we just face? Saturday fan. Keep going. Who was that, though? Yeah, like, what's the deal? What team did we just face off against? I'm confused. Sentinel says, are you going to play Side Order? I'm so excited. Probably going to 100% like I did the October expansion within 24 hours. I'm definitely going to play it. So I have the Switch Pro, or not Switch Pro, the Switch. I have the Switch Pro. It hasn't released yet. The Switch 2 I'm currently playing on. No, I have the Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Yeah, that's what it's called. So like I'm assuming, I don't know if they announced that yet. Did they announce that whether or not the expansion or whether or not a Side Order is going to be included in the Plus expansion pack? I assume it is. I think all Nintendo DLC is part of it. So, you know. But yeah, so I'll definitely have it. And I'll definitely make time to play it. I don't know if I'll 100% it, like you're saying. Certainly not in 24 hours. I'm still trying to beat Tears of the Kingdom. I just beat Pikmin 4. Still got to beat Tears of the Kingdom here on the channel. Alright, who are we going up? Oh, so I'm just facing off against Saturday. So is that the thing? So everybody did pick Saturday. We're just Saturday versus Saturday. That's why we have weird colors. Am I doing something wrong, or are there just no team Fridays or Sundays? Were all of those little doodles out in the plaza just completely like the vocal minority? Is that what that was? We saw 2 people that had some kind of design for Friday, 2 people for Sunday, and those are literally the 2 people on the face of the earth that voted for those days. So that's what it seems like. I think this is the first time. Got him. Got him. Oh, got me. I think this is the first time I remember that I've just faced off like in exhibition matches like this, where there weren't other teams to play against. This is weird but somehow totally expected from a Splatfest like this. Alright, one of us has to go this way. Get riggedy wrecked, son! I just completely flanked like 2 different people. Sentinel in live chat says mirror matches are essentially useless. They don't affect the outcome of the fest at all. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. And that's why I called it an exhibition match, because I assumed that was probably the case. I was going to say, I got that guy. Don't even try to lie and say that he got me, or got away. Okay. What? Julie. Julie5410. How dare you? Yeah, so this is meaningless. This match is meaningless. Crap. Is that Julie again? No. Okay. I don't know if that makes it better, but alright, I got who? Everybody push up and just roll out, because I can't. The game is over and I'm not going to respawn in time. Just kidding. I got a little bit of ink down. Oh, yeah. We got completely wrecked, though. I mean, we did slightly better than I thought we had done, but definitely got wrecked. Okay. So can I get a match? I assume the first match I did was also just a mirror match. So can I, like, maybe get a match that's not, you know, a mirror match? Let me grab my energy drink quick. Hold up. Okay, we're back. Sentinel says, I know Japan isn't in the Splatfest. They're going to do bean paste versus whipped cream versus custard. Is that real? And why, also? Why would that be? Is Nintendo holding out on us? I mean, like, all 3 of those things sound disgusting to me. But I'd probably go with bean paste. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like the one thing of those 3 being, Oh, we got Friday! Okay! Being somebody who is severely allergic to milk. I don't know what's in bean paste. Maybe milk. I don't know, but whipped cream and custard would 100% kill me for sure. So I gotta go with, I would have to go with Team Bean Paste. Because that just sounds like refried beans in my head. But maybe that's just me being a peasant. I don't know. I don't know what bean paste is. Crap. I did it, guys. I didn't do it. I got wrecked. But also, like, so why would Japan not be included in this one, though? Do they not? Does the 5-day work week only exist in America, or just not exist in Japan? Xenos' favoritism, I guess. I mean, yeah, this is actually garbage. I like this Splatfest is actually pretty dumb, if we're being real with ourselves. Okay, you know what? There we go. Now we got it connected. Jeez. Crap, I knew he was behind me. I'd be curious to see if we see any Sundays here. I don't feel like Sunday is going to be a very popular option. Alright. Boom, baby! What? Alright, well, I paved the path. I loosened him up for him. Alright, let's see if I have enough time to even get over into a place where I can contribute anymore. 10 seconds. Alright, I'll cover that little bit up. And I'll cover this little bit up. Doing my part. Covering up some yellow. Oh, yeah. Saturday all day, baby. Every day be Saturday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sendel says, it's been a while since we've seen you. Have you been cooking up ideas for the channel? Yeah. A little bit. I mean, as far as... I started, I think I missed, not this past Friday, past Friday I did a live stream. I've been doing, Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So I changed my, my streaming schedule up a little bit, and then I upload new video content every Monday through Thursday now. Just balancing work and, other things in my life, mostly work, with my YouTube channel and video producing and getting time to play video games and all the things. So, yeah, had to dial it back a little bit. Instead of doing Monday through Friday videos and then a stream on Saturday, I do Monday through Thursday videos and then a stream on Friday, and then I have off from video stuff, Saturday and Sunday. But I don't really actually have off ever. Yeah. So I do have, I am cooking up some things, some fun things that'll be, that are on the horizon here. But that's kind of the new schedule I've got going. Last Friday, I played Tears of the Kingdom. I did a Let's Play Live, video, or stream, which I then broke out into you know, the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Let's Play episodes that are up on my channel now that premiered throughout this past week, Monday through Thursday. But yeah. And then also I'm cooking some stuff up for the Pause Games YouTube channel, my alternate YouTube channel, because I haven't posted anything to that this year yet. It's been like months since I've posted to that. I like, it's not like I'm planning to close it or anything. It's just a matter of creating content for it again. And that one was similar. So at my peak, I'll say, I was oh crap. At the peak of everything, I was producing, let me think, videos Monday through Thursday on this channel, followed by 5 Animal Crossing episodes every Friday. So 9 videos a week on this channel, and about half an hour, so probably like 4.5 hours of video content posting to the Nintendo Beast channel, and a 2-hour live stream every Saturday. So, you know, 6.5 hours basically of content posting to the Nintendo Beast channel every single week, plus 5 videos I was posting Monday through Friday, new videos similarly to the Pause Games channel. So that's another, whatever, 4, I can't do math, 2.5 hours or something like that every week of content posted to that channel. So that comes to like, where was I, 9 hours, something like that. I think it came out to like about 9 hours of everything posting to the channel every single week, and that was just something that was not really all that sustainable, working 2 jobs on top of that, and also running my own company and all the things that I do with my life, and then trying to have a social life and be happy and whatever too. And having like at least a little bit of time to relax and breathe. So I've been kind of dialing it back a little bit, but very much still getting into it. I'm video posting. It might have already, I think it already posted actually, on my Pause Games channel, my kind of the first ever state of the channel address for that channel. And then Monday, this coming Monday, videos start posting to it again. That one's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, new video content. But I do want to lean in on that one. That one I'm going to be leaning into, it's always been a charity-focused channel, so like raising awareness and funds for cystic fibrosis research through playing video games. But I'm also going to lean into developing more, or not developing, playing more indie games. I want to spotlight indie games and have a lot of fun with those. Basically, the difference between the 2 channels up until this point has been, this is my Nintendo-centric channel. Everything Nintendo is on this channel. Everything else, because I play other video games too. Like I'm a big Xbox guy. I plan on getting a PS5 and eventually getting into PlayStation games as well. But I'm just I overall just love video games, and the Nintendo Beast channel. It would be weird if I played Xbox games on the Nintendo Beast channel, so to speak, and the same thing with PlayStation stuff. So the Nintendo Beast channel is dedicated strictly for Nintendo and my personal love of Nintendo. I'm a Nintendo diehard. Like that's, you know, where my in the console wars, Nintendo will always be where my heart lies. But I also still, I don't want to limit myself and only play Nintendo games either. So that's where Pause Games kind of comes in. So that content goes over there. But I want to do more indie game spotlights and stuff like that as well. And also develop. I want to interview developers and stuff like that, and just really go hard with Pause Games in that way. But, you know, all the things, so little time. That's right now. I'm in a world of just trying to balance life and work and figuring out exactly what I'm capable of doing and what my scheduling allows, and yeah. So that's why I've been gone for a while. I was gone from this channel for a little while, not nearly as long as Pause Games, but getting back into both of them, getting back into all the things that I had been doing, and just kind of, like, towards the end of 2023, I just got really burned out, admittedly, because I picked up 2 different jobs, and they're like part-time jobs that aren't really, if that makes sense. Like, it's they're part-time hours with full-time commitment, if that makes sense. Your bro TJ, hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we got Friday. So that, I think that last one was another exhibition match or another mirror match. Now we got Friday versus Saturday. I don't think we're ever going to see a Team Sunday in this. I just, we'll see, but I don't suspect we're going to see a Team Sunday. Unless Sentinel jumps in and finds 3 other Team Sunday players. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Your bro TJ just subscribed. Thank you. That terrified me. That was so loud in my headphones. I always like forget that I always forget that I have those stream animations. Which I need to replace, actually. I have some cool ones that I've been working on. That is something Sentinel asked in live chat. Am I cooking something up? I do have some cool new animations. My stream, I have all the assets. I just need to put them together and make it into a full thing. So my streams are going to be getting a pretty cool facelift in the very near future. So keep an eye out for those. Next Friday I'll be back. I forget what's on the schedule for next Friday. But I'll be back. Oh, that's a bomb. Okay. I thought that was a person for some reason. Next Friday I'll be back 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to say it's Mario Strikers Battle League week, but I'm not 100% sure. Can I? Okay. I feel like I hit that person. I feel like that was a load of crap. Sentinel in live chat says, I haven't won a single Splatoon 3 Splatfest, and I participated in all of them. So are you Okay, give me a rundown of some of your recent picks as far as teams go. Because I might be able to tell you why you keep losing. This time around, you picked Team Sunday, so that's why you're going to lose. The correct answer is Saturday, and there's no way around it. I respect your opinion. I know you described why you picked Team Sunday, and I respect it, and I can appreciate it. I can appreciate the nostalgia, and I can, I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but if you were looking to win the Splatfest, I think you were wrong. I think the right answer to win the Splatfest is Saturday, as I chose. Not just to win, because I don't really care. If I'm on the winning team, the losing team, the whatever team. But, Your bro TJ says, may I ask, could I play with you? Absolutely, yeah. So, first of all, you could send me a friend request here on Switch Online. My friend code is in the video description below. So jump down into the stream description, and my friend code is on there. Feel free to send me a friend request. Let me know when you do. Oof, we just lost to Friday. Oof. Defeat. Yeah, let me know when you do. And then I will create, I have to create like a private, not a private room, but like a friend room or something. I feel like every Nintendo game does it a little bit differently, making it in matchmaking, making it available that you can play with your friends online. Every game is a little bit different, and I don't remember any of them usually. All right, I'm gonna keep going here. I feel like I'm just looking at the 3 other people on my squad right now. And it feels like they are all either friends or, playing on the same console or something. I don't know even know if that's possible, but it seems like they're, they know each other or something based on their names, but one of them just dropped out, so who knows. Your bro TJ says, I'm Team Saturday, obviously. I mean, I think most people are. We just have one Sunday in chat over here as Sentinel. Okay, so Sentinel says, fun. Oh, now I gotta remember which one, what the questions were to all these. You provided all the answers, but none of the questions. So I can tell you right now, dark chocolate. Oh, I mean, dark chocolate is whatever. It was like white chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate, right? Something like that. I mean, that one could have gone either way. I think milk chocolate probably won if I had to guess. No, you know what? It might have been white. I don't know. That one could have gone either way. The aliens, that was the cryptid one, right? So it was which one's real, Bigfoot, Nessie, or aliens. That's a good answer. I mean, I would say aliens are real. I don't remember. I think I picked Team Aliens as well. Someone says I just pick whichever I'm naturally inclined to. Yeah, I mean, I think I picked Team Aliens too. No, you know what? I might have done Nessie. I might have gone Team Nessie. I don't really remember. That was like my favorite Splatfest though. Because as a kid, I mean, we talked about this during that stream, but for anybody who's just joining in here, I do live streams. I do Splatoon streams for pretty much every Splatfest. But yeah, for Team, I think that was my favorite because, like, as a kid, like I explained during that stream, I was a huge nerd, and obviously I still am. But I was a huge nerd, and I was really into cryptozoology. So like Bigfoot and, you know, the Chupacabra and all them good things, the Loch Ness Monster, aliens, etc. The Yeti. I was just like super into them because it was like the unknown, you know what I mean? And like YouTube was in its heyday. Not in its heyday. It was in its like the beginning stages actually. Which I consider to be its heyday, I guess. But like Smosh was like the #1 subscribed to channel, and Fred, if anybody remembers Fred Figglehorn. I watched some Fred videos recently, like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dear Lord, how did we think this was funny when we were kids? Half of you probably don't even know what Fred Figglehorn was. But, you know, and I don't even want to recommend you check it out, because it's so dumb. Like, it's not bad or anything, like, in regards to, like, inappropriate or anything like that. It's, like, the least inappropriate thing. It's literally just, like, kid who found out he could make his voice all squeaky like a helium balloon with, like, Windows Movie Maker or something. And then he just leaned in and created this fictional character named Fred Figglehorn. And it's just the stupidest videos ever. And somehow he became famous. Nickelodeon bought the rights to his existence at some point. He was on iCarly. There was Fred the movie, where John Cena played his father for some reason. Which was like, this was like just like such a meme of a movie, if anybody remembers it. He would just like, he was like, I need to talk to my dad. I'm having a hard time with life. And then he like opened his kitchen refrigerator, and John Cena was just in there. And John Cena was his dad, and was just like, he was just in the fridge, right? And he's like, close the door, Fred. And I don't even remember why. I don't remember why. And I think he just said something cliche like, never give up, Fred. And then he just closed the fridge, and it was like, thanks, Dad. And Fred Figglehorn. I don't know, whatever. How did I get here? The reason I brought that up was because that was like the beginning of YouTube, and with cryptozoology, a type of video that was really popular back then, probably still is in some circles, was like, ooh, alien footage. Like, now we have this platform online where we can share either fake or real documentation of aliens and UFOs and Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster sightings and whatever. All these things. And, like, so I used to love watching those. And then on Animal Planet, the channel, they had a show called Lost Tapes. And that was dope, too. Watching it as an adult, it's not nearly as good, obviously. But it was really cool when I was a kid. Let me see. Let me jump over. Yeah, I have to disconnect to accept friend request. That's why I told you to send it in chat. Okay, there it is. Cool. That's why I told you to let me know when you sent it, because I have to, like, back out of matchmaking in order, or otherwise there's, like, a connection error thing. It's a whole annoying situation. Let me see. Okay. Let me jump back in here, and let me set up a thing with friends. Yeah. Create a room. Yeah. Alright, I'm creating a room. Feel free to join up on me. Urban Bro. Every time I read your name wrong, I'm sorry. Your bro TJ. Says, I'll join in 10 minutes, though. Okay, yeah, no worries. I'm going to ready up, then, for this match. And then if anybody jumps in live chat and wants to squad up, you can feel free to do that. There aren't enough players. Oh, never mind. I can't. Oh, your bro TJ says, never mind. Never mind. Should I wait here? I'm joining. Okay, that works. Alrighty. Let me backtrack through live chat here. Sentinel in live chat said, wait, do I have... Wait, please wait until everyone's ready. Oh, okay. I was afraid it wasn't going to let me still with just 2 people. I agree, the supernatural themes were very American with conspiracies and all. Friday, Saturday, Sunday give off. What do we think? Wait. With conspiracies and all. Friday, Saturday, Sunday give off. What do we think Americans like? Oh, like the idea of like... Yeah, I don't know. Also, why are there... I'm looking at the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday icons now, and like, why are there planets? Like, that feels like this is... that they were like planning something else. And then they were just like, weekends, yeah. Your bro TJ says, you think we'll get a 100x battle? Oh god, I don't know. If we win, I hope so, but... Or 333x. Sentinel says, in the late 2000s, being star random laughy face was the thing. What? Do those emojis mean something? Was that a, like, that felt like Mad Libs. That was also a very early 2000 thing. Mad Libs. Do Mad Libs still exist? Maybe, I feel like there's probably like a Mad Libs app. But actual Mad Libs probably don't exist. Your bro TJ says, but there will be mirror matches. Oh yeah, no, like half of the matches I've played so far have been mirror matches. Because everybody picked Saturday. As they should, but, you know, neither here nor there. Shots fired at Sentinel. Alright, I'm just waiting on you to ready up then, TJ. Sentinel says, with the same icons, we could have gotten rocky planets versus gaseous planets versus stars. That's true. I feel like that would have been so much cooler. And weird. Like, I feel like something like that would have been like... I feel like people would probably lean towards stars the most. But, like, I feel like that... Something as, like, obscure and weird as that... would probably have, like, a decent, like, spread. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be, like this is, like, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's one answer that on here that's, like, the most obvious that most people are going to lean towards. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of opinionated, but it's not really. Whereas, like, if you're just like, oh, 3 different planets. Name 3 different planets and be like, this one, or this one. Pick your favorite. Which one's the best? That's going to have such a diverse spread of people voting. I don't know. Like, if you did, like, Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, people would be all over the place. I don't know. I feel like we, the people of the Nintendo Beast live streams, could pick better Splatfest ideas than Nintendo is doing right now. Or at least Nintendo of America. Your bro TJ says, should I be Booyah Bomb or Tripe Splash. Which is better? Not a clue. I would say Booyah Bomb because I get killed by those a lot. No experience, but I get killed by them a lot, so that'd be my vote. Sentinel in live chat says Splatfest be like, which is the best food? Burger, pee-pee, or poo-poo? I wish I would have read that in my head before I read it out loud on the stream. But you right. There, yeah. Yeah, it really is like... I feel like the last couple have been like that. I'm trying to remember what the last couple Splatfest questions have been, but they do tend to lean on, like, there is one option that's obviously going to be the fan favorite. You know what I mean? And then there are the obscure ones where people are just... It's like, they're like Splatoon hipsters. Like, I feel like people who... A lot of people, not Sentinel necessarily, because Sentinel has a valid reason. We got the full explanation. All good. So Sentinel has a valid excuse or a valid reason to pick Sunday. But, like, I do feel like there are just, like, Splatfest hipsters out there. I feel like that's a thing. Like, there are some people that will just pick whatever team aligns with Fry without even acknowledging what the question or the answers are. You know what I mean? But... Your bro TJ says, please tell me Fry will finally get another win. It's been a year. It's not happening this time. Fry is Friday this time. Which, you know, makes sense. I would have been a little bit disappointed if they missed that opportunity and they put Fry, like, gave Sunday to Fry or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I think Shiver's gonna pick up the W on this one with Saturday. I think that's just... That's just me. But yeah, I do think there are like Splatfest hipsters that are like, oh, I'm gonna be a contrarian and just I think everybody knows, for example, like this one, I think everybody knew going into it that Saturday was gonna be like the popular choice. And so there are people that are just like, I'm gonna pick Friday or Sunday just so I can be on the team that's not the popular choice. And it's like, I don't know. Kinda. Sentinel in live chat says, I'm just different. Tucks hair strand behind ear. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. What do I know? Nothing. I don't know nothing. But what I do know is that Splatfest hipsters do exist. I'm confident about that. They're just like this. They're just contrarians, really. They're just people who just refuse to like popular things or agree with popular culture for the sake of, you know, as Sentinel said in chat, being different. And it's like, that's cool. You can be yourself and still enjoy things that other people enjoy. You don't have to be... And I mean, if you don't enjoy them, it's fine. But, like, who doesn't enjoy Saturday, okay? You know what I mean? Like... We're not talking about, like, oh, do you like a certain type of movie or certain type of music? You know what I mean? Like, it's not that kind of a thing. It's like Saturdays. Everybody likes Saturdays. I'm mad. I'm mad that that person didn't die. Sparkat. Whatever. I gotta get up here and cover home base here. Sometimes these little percentages count, even though none of this counts because, you know, it's just a mirror match. Sentinel says, John, you should press down on the D-pad to help your team with their booyah bombs. Yeah, so I just saw that, and I just did that, I think. Please elaborate what that means, because I am not well-versed enough to know what that even means. So, yeah. Clearly, I do not play enough Splatoon to know how to play Splatoon effectively. There are large gaps in my knowledge. If it's not really obvious, like run, squid mode, and shoot, or aim, or attack, or whatever, then I probably don't know how to do it or why I would do it. I have no idea what my power-up does either. So, there's that as well. Your bro TJ says, hold on, okay. Just realizing that, with this energy drink that I'm about to finish now, I will have consumed 460 milligrams of caffeine today. And I'm still kind of sleepy. I think that's a problem. Sentinel says the booyahs charge up your teammate's bomb faster. Oh, okay. Giving the opponent less time to react the nuke. React what? To the nuke? Okay. I did not know that. But so it, like anytime it says booyah, I can press that and it. And what does this do? Can somebody tell me what this does? Battle time. I just need to know what that does because it's my power up, but I don't know what it does or how it's beneficial. Or if it's beneficial. Alright, we got 2 win streak. Ooh, 6 win streak. Oh, whoop-de-doo. So, one of us is going to snap the other one's win streak. I mean, theirs is much more impressive, and I feel threatened. But, like, one of us is going to, like, snap the other one's win streak, even though we're both Team Saturday and should, for all intents and purposes, be on the same team. I just got a double kill, though. Let's talk about it. I'm going to drop my little power up that I don't know what it does. Just drop that right back there. I'm going to run you down. Oh! I was not able to run them down. Sentinel says your happy juice is running out. Yeah. Well, okay, so... Excuse me. Oh, I missed my booyah chance. I'm not somebody who's, like, miserable without caffeine, you know? Like, I'm not one of those people, like, that are like, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee or whatever. I don't drink coffee either, that's also a note. But, I'm not somebody who's miserable without caffeine. I am somebody who just gets really, like, tired and unfocused without caffeine. Pretty sure... That's just ADHD, though. Like, that's just my ADHD flaring up. But, not flaring up. Just existing, really. There's no flare-up. It's just an existence. It's an existence that, like, stupid amounts of caffeine help me to focus better. Or at least have so much energy that, like, I don't think as much about the things that would inhibit me from doing things. Let me explain. So, like, with ADHD, I look at projects, right? And if the project is too big, or if there's, like, some kind of, like, oh, I don't really want to start this project, but I know I should, but, like, oh, man, there are, like, 3 things I gotta do before I start the project, but before I get those 3 things done, I gotta do this first. And, like, when things start to stack up like that, a task starts to seem like it's completely unmanageable, and then I just don't do it. You know what I mean? And that can be, like, misconstrued as laziness, or it can be misconstrued as, you know, any number of things. Oh, crap. disorganization, blah, blah, blah. So, like, basically, it's just... I also go off on tangents, as anybody who watches my live streams knows by now. And then I forget where I started from. That's also a... just, yeah. Lack of attention. But, yeah, this is a great example of me forgetting what the heck I was talking about. Oh, the caffeine. Yeah, so when I drink enough, like, copious amounts of caffeine, I get so gassed up that I don't think as much about, like, wow, this is a big task. My brain is just like, yeah, let's do something. Let's do this task. And I can more easily ignore all the things that are like, oh, I have to do this first, and then I can move on to this, but then I have to do this instead, and blah, 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 blah. I can just, like, ignore that and be like, done, 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 done. So it's more so managing the symptoms. It's not like it's a cure or anything, or whatever, but... Sentinel says, listen, if the Lord made me addicted to caffeine, I'll take it over weed, cocaine, or cigarettes. Let me enjoy my latte, people. I mean, fair. I mean, caffeine, let's be real, though. Caffeine is definitely, it's not super, I don't want to say it's not super dangerous. It's not super dangerous, but it is definitely addictive. Your bro TJ says, I'll join next. Sounds good. Can you join up on me now, or do I have to back out and start a new lobby thing? Booyah. But yeah, no, caffeine is like wildly, and it is a drug. It's not nearly as, bad as many of the things you listed, obviously. But it is cocaine, yeah. Caffeine still definitely is a drug. And it can be heavily addictive. Which is why, like, there are people who are just like, they can't function without caffeine. And, like, at least I'm not that. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely like caffeine. I definitely like my energy drinks. But Sentinel says, there's a study where they gave a spider cocaine and sugar on separate occasions, and it preferred the sugar. A spider cocaine and sugar. What was... Your bro TJ says I can't join. Okay, after this I'll back out, and then that should allow it. I'll start a new thingamajig and allow you in. What were they testing for, Sentinel? Like, what was the experiment? Like, oh, let's find out which of these two things spiders prefer, sugar or cocaine? I feel like that's an obvious, like, sugar, I would assume. I imagine if you put some ants in there, they would also go after the sugar, because it's food. Cocaine is, like, not food. Not life-sustaining. I mean, neither is sugar, but for, like, an ant it is, I guess, right? Maybe for a spider as well? I don't really... No, I don't think a spider would survive off of sugar alone. Because spiders are, like, carnivores. They eat, like, other bugs and stuff. Oh, Sentinel says sugar versus cocaine versus caffeine. So they gave those three things to a spider, or offered them up to a spider, and the spider picked sugar? Is that what you're saying? Like, what was the experiment? That's my question. Like, why did they give those things to the spider? And why would they, and what were they expecting the spider to do? Oh, it's the next Splatfest? I'm so confused. No, okay, so the sugar versus cocaine versus caffeine is the next Splatfest. I'm still back on the spider thing, and I hate spiders, first of all, as you probably know. Huge arachnophobe. But what? First of all, as far as a Splatfest goes, there's no way Nintendo is putting cocaine as an option in any Splatfest, regardless of scientific studies done with spiders. It's not happening. There's not... Pick your favorite white powder. Cocaine? Cocaine, sugar, or caffeine? I assume caffeine is probably in some form a white powder, right? Not the kind that I get. The kind that I get is sugary and delicious. Just kidding. I actually don't get... Typically, I'm drinking a Venom energy drink right now, which has sugar in it. Typically, I go for Bang energy drinks, though, because it has, like, a crap ton of caffeine. It's like 300 milligrams of caffeine in a single can. But it is also sugar-free, so I don't have to worry about my teeth rotting out of my skull on a regular basis. So I've already had enough cavities as an adult, and I just don't want any more, preferably. So, you know. But wait, go back to the spider thing, the spider experiment. What is this spider experiment you were referring to? I need more context on this. I'm about to Google this because I'm confused. Your bro TJ says I can't join next round. Sorry. No worries, no worries. So I'll just keep in this, and then let me know if you want to join in. I can back out and start a new matchmaking session with friends or whatever. No sticker. Freshness raised. I just need to know. I'm gonna Google. Oh no! What? Unable to communicate with other consoles. Uh-oh. Connect to the internet again, yeah. Is it gonna try to tell me that I can't play online anymore? T-Mobile, don't do me like this, bruh. I've been playing just fine this entire time. Don't try to tell me that I can no longer do this. Meanwhile, Streamlabs is telling me, tune into the Streamer Awards Saturday at 3 p.m. You know why the Streamer Awards are on Saturday? 'Cause it's the best day of the weekend. Oh, proof. Anyway, I digress. I am actually kind of confused as to... Okay, good. Battle time. Okay, here we go. Let's do the thing. Oh, it's just another Saturday versus Saturday mirror match, right? I would say there's no chance that Saturday doesn't win. Based on the number of Saturday mirror matches I've faced during this live stream alone. Unless everybody who chose Saturday just happened to get online early for the kickoff of the Splatfest. I suspect this is going to be kind of the story of the weekend. And with that said, I mean, like, how can you... When you have this many people on Team Saturday... Like, how can you possibly lose? Unless I don't know, unless the other teams are just like, there are 3 matches per day where they face off against a Saturday and they win every time. I don't know. And all the rest of the time, the Saturday people are just playing against themselves. Crap. I think I escaped for a second there, but then I got wrecked in the end anyway. Oh, boy. Cowplant? That person's name is Cowplant3, I think. Oh my god. I killed Cowplant. Oh, I killed a bunch of people. Get wrecked. Ooh. Ah, they got me. Tried to make my escape. Oh god, my team has been wiped out. I'm the first to respawn. Let's go. Ah. I killed Meg Gamer 3 though. So there's that. Well, that was a bust. Luckily, it was just Team Saturday versus Team Saturday. Your bro TJ says, yo, I'm back for real this time. Alright, should I back out and set up a session? Alrighty, let me do this. Splatfest points. Splatter day, baby. Alright. Wait, hold on. What was it saying about a 1x? Oh, we won a... Team Saturday won a 100... a 100x battle, looks like. Alright, let me... Excuse me. My throat always gets so dry by the end of these live streams because I just talk too freaking much. Alrighty, I got the room open here. So anybody out there who wants to join in, feel free to do so now. Team Saturday all day, every day, baby. Actually, you know what? Let me, I'm gonna change up my equipment quick. I'm gonna keep that. Is there a way to... I want to change my power up. I might try something different. I'm gonna do the splat dualies, dude. I don't remember owning these things. Like, at all. I don't remember buying these things. Cephalopods. That one. Yeah. Oh, I can't change my clothes during Splatfest. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's, you know, a Splatfest. You know, no, I'm going to stick with the ones I have on. Okay. Alright. Here's the crew. Alrighty, let's match up. Anthony 14C. I assume that's one of my friends that just joined up on me. I don't think they're in the stream necessarily. Oh, yeah. We're gonna do some damage this time around, I think. Oh, yeah. Is it just, like, trying really desperately to find us somebody other than a mirror match? Or, like, why is this taking so long? There we go. Battle time, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Another mirror match. Just like we like it. Gotta get my aim better. Oh, Garbo. This might be my strat though. This might be my new configuration. I might just like play with this and try to get good with these dualies. Because I certainly wasn't doing anything special with the roller. How are we supposed to get up there? Oh, like this. Thank you, person who saved my life. I just got riggedy wrecked, but I think I killed somebody with my whatever, crab crawler. My crab walker, maybe? What is the actual name of that thing? I'm gonna call it a crab walker until somebody corrects me. Let's try to... Oh god, I'm under fire! I'm dead. Bada bing, bada boom. Send some bombs out there. Boom, baby. Yeah, I think that's my new. I think that's my new configuration. I think we're gonna play with that for a little bit. That's gonna be my new loadout. I mean, we lost, but it doesn't matter because there was just a mirror match anyway. Your bro TJ says, "Should I be my Octoling?" Go for it. #1 overall splatter. Heck yeah, brother. Oh yeah. Splatter Day Defender. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sentinel says, I'm back. Work stuff. Also, I can physically feel myself getting sick. Oof. I hate when you can, like, feel... When you're not sick yet, but you know you're getting sick. That's just, like, the worst. Oh, in the same message. I was gone for 5 seconds and John changes his loadout. Yeah. Yeah. We tried it with the dualies here and had some fun. And I think we're gonna stick with this loadout for a minute. I mean, because I just feel like I wasn't really doing anything productive with my roller. And I've been using the roller for so long, and then it was kind of like, meh, let's try something new. And I saw this, and I never... The real appeal was the crab walker thingamajig. I don't actually know what it's called. So I've been calling it the crab walker. But, this guy. This John right here. Realistically, I saw this, and I was like, I want to play with that. I've never used that before. So I picked this loadout for that reason. And then just threw on a hat, just for the sake of throwing on a hat. There's nothing... Not much to it beyond that. Not much thought that went into it. Sentinel says, dualies are hard to use. I believe fire rate is increased for a little after a roll. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, they're not the worst. They're not terrible. I think I did pretty decent with them last time. Got some kills with them, so... My aim is just pretty trash. That's kind of the thing that I have to work on. As you can see. I contributed to that kill. Didn't get the kill, but... Crap. Let's get sniped. Oh no, I was gonna say. I was about to be really impressed if they actually just used a charger and sniped me out there. But they didn't. It was, I don't know what that was, but... looked reminiscent of like a shotgun, which is less impressive than getting somebody with a sniper rifle. Crap. Still got him. Ha! Ha! Gotcha, weenie. Okay. Okay. I see you. Crushed by crack-on splat roller. Wait a second, wait a second. Hold up. Is this a Sunday team right now? Am I facing off against my first ever Sunday team? Did I just not notice that? I think we might be, guys. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Get out of here. Get me back in this. Get me back in this. No. I reject. Good work, team. Let's push back on this nonsense. This nonsense cannot be allowed to stand. Boom, baby. Not too shabby. See, I feel like I'm getting kind of better with dualies. Ooh, and that's a big W. That's a big old W. I think I'm doing better with the dualies than I did with the roller. I think I was holding myself back with that roller. Number 1 inker. Home base inker. That's always my job. That home base inking. Your bro TJ says, can I join? Yeah. Give me... Yeah. Hold up. I don't know if that actually means anything. Yeah, no, I was the best, guys. I was number 1. I was number 1. Check it. Team Saturday just won a 10x battle. Oh, yeah. Okay. Splatfest battle with friends. Alright, I'm creating another room. Join at your leisure. Join at will. Oops. Not trying to unplug my microphone. Sentinel says, enlighten us on some movie opinions, good sir. You talking to me? I can enlighten you with some movies. Hold up. I'll pull out my list of movies I've watched recently. Because like any good cinephile nerd, I have a list of movies that I watch. Today I actually watched all of the live action Oscar nominated shorts. So all the live action shorts nominated for the 2024 Oscars. I watched all those today. Tomorrow I'm going to watch all the animated shorts, and then Sunday I'm going to watch all the documentary shorts. But yeah, there's some really, really good ones, live action, that I watched today. The one film that I really, really loved was Red, White, and Blue. It was hard to watch. It was like not like visually hard to watch, but emotionally hard to watch. And like it was literally like a gut punch, and it genuinely made me feel like I was gonna throw up in the theater. There's like a big twist at the end. It's like it's not for kids. It's not a, you know. I mean, it touches on some touchy topics. They all do to some extent, all the nominees. With the exception of, there's one by Wes Anderson, with Benedict Cumberbatch and Kingsley? Ben Kingsley? Yeah. Dev Patel, a couple of other notable actors in it. That one is based on a Roald Dahl book. And I forget, Henry Sugar. Something about Henry Sugar, like the adventures of, or the marvelous life of Henry Sugar, or something like that. That one was pretty decent too, but that one's like the most lighthearted out of all of them. Let's see. What other movies have I seen recently? Suncoast. That's on Hulu. Not a theatrical release, but it was pretty good. That had Woody Harrelson in it. That one was pretty good. Poor Things, pretty good. Too many sex scenes in that one, but other than that, pretty good. The Boy and the Heron, phenomenal. I mean, it's Miyazaki. It's Studio Ghibli. Of course it's going to be phenomenal. Really liked The Book of Clarence. Fallen Leaves. That's a foreign film. ISS was pretty good, in my opinion. So the thing is, like, so ISS is one that was like, the premise of the film is these astronauts and cosmonauts from Russia and the U.S. Are on the International Space Station, obviously, and they're there and they're working together as scientists when a nuclear war breaks out between the United States I mean, it doesn't really explicitly say it's between the United States and Russia, but it's heavily implied. It's probably like the whole world. It's like probably like a World War III kind of scenario. But then it's a matter of like both the Russians and the United States astronauts get orders from their respective governments to seize control of the ISS. So it's like these people that they've been living with this entire time and doing science work with, suddenly they have to like kind of seize control on behalf of their respective countries, and it's like a weird claustrophobic science fiction drama thriller. It's pretty dope, honestly. The people that were coming out of the theater before us were like, oh man, I fell asleep through half that movie, and I was like, oh man, this must be bad. But then I watched it myself, and it's just like, it's like a psychological thriller. If you're not into it, you're not into it. But I thought it was really well done. I enjoyed it a lot. Haven't seen, well, I did see Mean Girls. I was gonna say haven't seen a lot of like the mainstream ones lately. Didn't see Aquaman yet. I'm gonna watch them all, but you know, it wasn't the top priority. Anyone But You is like a rom-com. It was okay. It was good. It wasn't anything to write home about, but it was good. As opposed to Mean Girls, which I thought was actually terrible. Terrible. My wife like swears by the original Mean Girls. She says it's a phenomenal movie, and I guess it must have been at least a little bit decent based on the fact that it got a remake 20 years later or whatever. But even she, like, she was a big fan of the original Mean Girls. She was not a fan of the new one. They basically just remade it with new people, but also turned it into a musical and did nothing else with it. So, meh. I gave it like a 2 out of 5. Like, it was not great. And it was also just like not a good representation of high school at all. Like, I went to high school. It wasn't that long ago, and it was nothing like that, and it was terrible. So, yeah. Tell me another High School Musical tale, because that one's not working. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be close. Ooh, pick up the dub, baby. And that's over Friday, right? That was a victory over Friday, I think. Getting some real meaningful matches in. The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper was surprisingly good. Migration was okay. The Boys in the Boat was super good. The Boys in the Boat, highly recommend. Beekeeper was pretty good. Night Swim, that was not good. I didn't like that. I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. It wasn't good. Like, it tried to do a lot. And I love horror, but like it tried to do so much and it didn't really land anywhere. Ferrari, highly recommend. That one is another one. There's a crash scene in that one. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a crash scene that is unexpectedly grisly. Like, whoo, boy, that one, it's just that one scene that's very hard to watch. But Adam Driver, phenomenal, as always. I've never seen a movie, like I've seen 65. 65 was just a bad movie, but Adam Driver was not necessarily bad in it, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, his performance was good. Dream Scenario was pretty good. Weird, but pretty good. With Nicolas Cage. Fast X. It was okay. It was good, I guess. It was fun to watch. That's about all there is. Wonka. Really liked that one. I thought that was really good. I wasn't expecting much. But I will say, like, I felt like Timothée Chalamet did a really good job with that. And I think that movie was it was up there. I thought it was a surprisingly good film, and I think it led into, as like a prequel, so to speak, it led into Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka pretty well. The Holdovers, phenomenal movie. I know that came out in like late October, but it was a Christmas movie that came out this past year, and it's up for a bunch of Academy Awards. So, That was Paul Giamatti, and Divine, I forget her last name, but really, really good. The whole cast was really good in that one. Godzilla -1, of course, is amazing. Probably the best Godzilla movie we've seen in quite some time, which is exciting. It was such a good movie. And now we're getting, like, this new Godzilla versus Kong. Or, no, sorry, Godzilla cross Kong? Godzilla and Kong? They're, like, working together to fight some other demon monkey or something. I don't know. It looks kind of goofy. I'll watch it, of course. But it meh. Looks weird. I do want to see Madam Web. That's out now. I do want to see, what's the other one that just came out? Oh, Bob Marley, One Love. That looks freaking awesome, too. I mean, I'm a little bit information about me. I'm more of, like, a non-fiction kind of guy. So, like, when I'm reading books, I usually lean towards non-fiction, like biographies of people I care about and I think are cool, because I want to learn more about their lives and whatnot. I'll read like 20 non-fiction books before I read like a fiction narrative of any kind. I mean, I do read both, but I prefer a non-fiction book every time. But so like biopic films, like what is that? What is that? I'm not even gonna ask questions. Bohemian Rhapsody, love that one. Rocket Man, also love that one. Bohemian Rhapsody was better in my opinion. I really liked Elvis even. Elvis was really good. I think what other biopics there were. I didn't get to see the new The Color Purple. I really loved Spielberg's original. Didn't get to see the new Color Purple, but I think I just got an email saying that it's on HBO Max now, so I'll have to watch that. I think that's another situation where it's just like a remake of the original, but like turned into a musical for some reason, which I'm not against it. It could work. I assume it does work. I mean, like, Oprah and Spielberg worked together on this one, so it's like they might have. I think Oprah was in the original, right? I think she acted in the original. And Spielberg directed it, so I think this one they were both just like producers on it, and they had a new cast, obviously a younger cast. The girl who played what is it? The girl who played Ariel in the dumb Little Mermaid remake that shouldn't have existed. I hate Disney, but anyway, neither here nor there. What's her name? Haley Bailey? I think it rhymes. I think that's how I remember her name. Haley Bailey, I think it's called. I think her name is. She's in the new Color Purple, as you might already know. And I think she's the only actress in it that I remember or that I recognized. I'm not totally sure. That might be not true, but yeah, that's one of the movies I really want to watch. And I plan on seeing the Iron Claw soon. So fun fact about me, one of my jobs outside of being a YouTuber, because this isn't really a job, this is just my leisure time basically, but one of my jobs is to run a movie theater. It's a single screen movie theater, kind of an art house theater, and I get to book all the movies in it, which is super fun. I get to curate everything. So right now we're playing the Oscar nominated shorts. We just got done playing Poor Things. Next up we have the Iron Claw Freud's Last Session with Anthony Hopkins is up next, and that looks, I don't know, it looks really, really interesting. It's like Sigmund Freud talking to C.S. Lewis, the author of Chronicles of Narnia, and like debating the existence of God and all, and it seems fascinating. And I love Anthony Hopkins. I feel like it's going to be like a 2-hour film of just these two actors talking to each other, and yet somehow seems interesting to me. I don't know. It looks good. I recommend checking out the trailer at the very least. There are also very polarizing reviews. People either love it or people hate it, so it's up for debate. Looks like I just got booted out. I don't know what's going on. I assume I'm gonna get some kind of communication error at some point or something. We're at almost 100 seconds here. Get a timeout. Yep, there it is. Go figure. But yeah, that's up next. And the Iron Claw I have starting Friday, March 1st. Ooh, Team Saturday's won a 100x battle, baby! Should I, I'm just gonna jump into a regular battle here in case, just to confirm that I can still play online. I don't know what the deal was there with that connection error. But, I'm trying to think, yeah, what other movies? The Iron Claw, we've got, The Zone of Interest. That one is, it's like a Holocaust movie from A24. That's also up for Best Picture in the Oscars this year. That one looks really, really interesting. I'm excited to see that one. That one I also have booked at the theater that I run. And, yeah. So, like, all the the independent art house films, I usually wait until after. Like, I know Poor Things was out months ago, but we just got it into my theater. I just booked it and brought it into my theater, so I waited until, I played it to watch it, because it makes sense. Why would I pay to see a movie when I can see it for free in my own theater? And the Iron Claw is a similar situation. I'm excited to see that one. And The Zone of Interest. I'm not even sure if The Zone of Interest played anywhere around us. It's in German. I believe it's spoken German, Polish, and Yiddish. Sentinel in live chat says, ooh, I love period pieces. So The Zone of Interest is like, so the trailers are super cryptic and they don't really give away a lot, but from what I understand, it's essentially like these Germans living this normal family suburbia kind of life right outside of the active concentration camp. It's like right outside Auschwitz or something. So it's like this weird, like, the trailer just shows like this woman and a friend, I guess, walking through this garden and like, oh yeah, here we're growing fennel, we're growing some kind of root thing here, vegetables, and blah 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 blah. And they're like gardening and sharing gardening tips. Meanwhile, again, there's like a concentration camp in their backyard essentially, or across the street. It's like this weird, I don't know, it's getting a lot of award buzz. It's getting a lot of buzz in general. But yeah, it seems wild and disturbing and all of the things that make for a really emotional and an emotionally trying film, and I'm here for it. Just killed Kim Jim. Oh, Mayday. Sentinel in live chat says, what I really loved from Shape of Water was how it looked like another Earth. I think we're slightly off or different. Oh, The Shape of Water. Yes. The Shape of Water is a phenomenal film. I am a huge Guillermo del Toro fan. I can't say his name well because I can't roll my R's appropriately. I'm working on it. Guillermo. It's actually Guillermo del Toro, if you pronounce it, like, actually correctly, but I'm, an idiot. I was gonna say an English-speaking American, but I feel like that's not an excuse. English is my first native, or my first language, I should say. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm a huge Del Toro fan, and The Shape of Water was just phenomenal. And his Hellboy movies, let's not even talk about the David Harbour Hellboy movie. That was, in comparison, freaking garbage. Even just as a standalone film, it's not the best, but, you know, in comparison to Del Toro's Hellboy films, whoo, it pales in comparison. Oh, we wrecked Team Friday. Team Saturday for life! I also recommend, if you're into horror films, I don't know if you are, you're talking about period pieces and Del Toro and The Shape of Water, which is not a horror film by any means. But if you are into horror films and you do like Del Toro, well, first of all, Pan's Labyrinth. If you've never seen Pan's Labyrinth, oh, it's in Spanish, spoken Spanish, English subtitles, but oh lord, is that a freaking masterpiece of a film. Pan's Labyrinth is easily one of my favorite films of all time. It's so good. Highly recommend. But, oh, let me back out. Oh, crap, I didn't back out. Wait. Your bro, TJ. Okay, so I'm gonna... Oh, you've been invited to play? How do I accept that? How? What do I do? I don't know what to do. What is this? Lobby terminal? Replays, replay code. No, I wanna accept that friend or that. All right, I'm just gonna join up on TJ. I assume that might have been the friend or the yeah, words. That might have been the invite that I received. Sentinel says, "Oh yeah, Del Toro is well known in my Mexican household." Yeah, Del Toro is the greatest. His Pinocchio was amazing. I got to go to Museum of Modern Art. There's the Museum of the Moving Image in Queens, and then there's the Museum of Modern Art in Manhattan. And I got to go this past February. Well, to both, actually. But they had an amazing Pinocchio exhibit that I got almost kicked out of. Just kidding. But, kind of, just kidding. Del Toro's Pinocchio, they had an entire exhibit with, like, a bunch of the different set pieces that were incredible. And, because it was all stop motion. Oops. How do I leave this? What do I do? Oh, leave room. Haha, figured it out. Sentinel in live chat says Pinocchio made me bawl literally with just the last lines because I think about it, or I think about death a lot. Well, you shouldn't think about death too much. That's concerning. I would say live life to the fullest and enjoy life. And if you're struggling, one, seek help if you're struggling a lot. But if you're just kind of down in the dumps, try to look on the not look on the bright side. That's kind of a cop-out, dumb answer. But, you know, like, try to appreciate the things that make you happy in life and pursue them. Do more of them. Get more of that in your life. Maybe avoid Pinocchio then. Maybe don't watch Pinocchio anymore. But also a good cry is sometimes a medication form in of itself, you know? It's kind of a therapy thing. I feel like movies in general can be a therapy in a lot of ways. But anyway, that's my stupid cinephile quote of the day or something. I don't know. Movies are therapy. I might as well be Nicole Kidman in AMC. We come to this place for therapy. We come to this place for magic, for therapy, to feel bad about ourselves or to feel better about ourselves. All of the things. But yeah, no, I went to MoMA and got to see this really cool exhibit with all the different set pieces from the film and the different puppets. They had like what basically looked like pizza boxes full of Pinocchio heads with like every expression, and because stop motion animation is like incredibly like tedious and all these different puppet heads and what have you. So like every expression you see in the movie is like there was a separate head for that expression and that mouth movement and whatever. And it was just incredible. And there were like animation tests that were apparently property of Netflix, but they were on display on these TVs in there. Nice. Got him. So I didn't see any signs. It was like right when we walked into the exhibit, so like we waited in a line first, then we got into the exhibit, and that was like the first thing I saw. And like I didn't see any signs explicitly saying please do not record anything. So I did, and somebody yelled at me and was like, "You can't record video. You could take pictures, but you can't record video." And I was like, in my head, I didn't say this out loud, because I'm a good boy, and I was like, "Oh, okay, sorry, whatever." Don't want to get thrown out of freaking MoMA. It's expensive to get in. But, yeah, I started taking pictures, and I was like, what's the difference, dude? What's the difference of having video footage of things or pictures of things? Like, I don't understand. And I guess it was like the animation tests. I guess they didn't want anybody to steal, like, the footage or something and upload. I don't know what. It's like property of Netflix. Like, whatever, Netflix. Grow up. I don't know. I get it, but at the same time, I don't get it. It's one of those situations. Damn. Sentinel says, speaking of Pinocchio, I just finished playing Lies of P. Loved it. Beautiful game. Nice. I have heard great things. So is Lies of P... Was that from the same developer as that Alice in Wonderland game? The connection is unstable. What? What? Why? Why do you hate me? And at the end of the game, too. Pretty lame. Nintendo Online. Pretty lame. I've been meaning to play. Lies of P looked really, really good, and I was excited to play it. It's one of those games that are like on the back burner that I definitely plan on playing at some point, but haven't gotten the chance to yet. What was it? Alice, it's not called Alice in Wonderland, but it was essentially Alice in Wonderland. Alice, Madness Returns. Alice Madness Returns. Was that by the same people? I guess I can just look that up myself. Developer Spicy Horse. Lies of P. I typed in Lies of O. No, it was not the same developers. For some reason, I thought they were the same developers. Maybe it was just a similar art style, and that's why I don't know what the deal is, or why I believe that. But maybe some of the same developers moved to the different company, or I don't know. I've never heard of Spicy Horse before, though, as a game developer. So I don't know what else they created outside of Alice Madness Returns, but Alice Madness Returns, I've heard, is a really phenomenal game as well. I think that released on the Xbox 360, PS3 era, I think. So that's been a game that's been out for quite some time, and I really want to play. There's also a game that I bought recently that I really wanted to play as a kid, but obviously it's not a kid-friendly game. Or not as a kid, but when I was younger, it was also an Xbox 360, PS3 era game called Lollipop Chainsaw. And it's really dumb. The premise is literally like you're a cheerleader and you have your boyfriend's decapitated head, which talks to you, mind you. Like it's disembodied, but it's still alive, I guess, for some reason. It's like a zombie head that is strapped to your waistband, I guess. I don't know. and you run around with a chainsaw and you kill zombies. It's pretty. I think it's killing zombies. It's pretty straightforward. Looks bloody and fun and stupid, and that, you know, is my middle name. Bloody, fun, stupid is my middle name. It's my favorite type of anything, is bloody, fun, and stupid. But yeah, it's that's a game that I wanted to play back in the day when it originally came out, and it was like it was a weird situation where like I could play Grand Theft Auto because it's Grand Theft Auto and it's just you know, violence, blood, whatever. My parents were just like, oh, that's not a big deal. You're killing people, that's fine. Killing people is fine. Dealing drugs, that's fine. Crashing and stealing cars, that's fine. No big deal. But like, Lollipop Chainsaw was a game that saw the playable character was a cheerleader in like a relatively scantily dressed. I don't know. I've never played the game, so I don't know how inappropriate it actually is in, you know, sexual content. But like, it wasn't a good look. It wasn't something that I would like. There was no way getting around it and being like, no, Mom and Dad, it's totally fine. Look, I'm just driving a car, or I'm just, you know, whatever. There was no way around that. It was just very much just like, I'm just slaughtering people with a chainsaw. And my character could be wearing a little bit more clothing. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. There's no hiding it. Either you're okay with this or you're not. And they were not, so I did not get to play. I'm not even sure if I actually approached them about it. I think it was just something that I was like, nope, this is never gonna happen. Not even worth bringing it up. Oh, word, I can roll? Today I learned that I can roll with my little crabby thing. See, these are the things that should be taught to you when you, you know, equip something like this. It should tell you how to use it, but it doesn't. Your bro TJ says, yo, I'm back, wanna play? Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. Had a couple of connection errors recently, but I probably got like 1 or 2 more games left before I close out the stream this week. So let me back out quick. #1 home base anchor, super jump shot. What? Spot. Sorry, super jump spot. Saturday Defender. Okay. Went from the top of the roster to the bottom of the roster, as is tradition. Oops. Okay. Splatfest with friends. Alright. Creating a new room. No password, as is usual. Your bro TJ says, wait, hold on. Yo, TJ. This has been the story of this live stream. You're like, I'm back. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know you left. And you're like, want to play? And I'm like, yeah. And you're like, just kidding, never mind. You good? You gonna join? I thought you just lagged. Like, I thought you were still in chat, but just not chatting. Because there's no way of me knowing who's here and who's not. Like, I see numbers of people when they're tuning in, but I don't know who is all here. And, like, you disconnected a couple times in-game, but I just kind of assumed you were still in chat, and then you keep popping back, and you're like, hey, I'm back. I'm just like, oh, cool. Welcome back. I thought you've been here this entire time. Alright. Last we've heard of your bro, TJ. Said, wait, hold on. So we're waiting. And we're holding on. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I'll say that much. Sentinel in live chat throws up the cricket emoji. We wait. We wait in bated breath to know if TJ is actually going to join this or not. I'm going to give it till 58. I'm seeing 8:56 right now, p.m. I'm going to give it till 8:58. 8:58. Otherwise, I'm going to jump in one last regular battle to start my sign off. I wish I had a soundboard with actual sound effects. I'd be totally rocking the cricket sounds right now. Let me see. Does OBS Microsoft Outlook? Shut up. Nobody uses Outlook. Sentinel says Nintendo Direct predictions once. Okay, yeah, sure. I predict that a Nintendo Direct is going to happen soon. Did they announce a Direct date yet? I don't think they did. Last time I checked, like a week ago. Well, my predictions is I think it's going to be sometime early March, or I guess late February at this point. I guess it could still happen. I'm going to say actually very late February. Unless, let me make sure I'm not an idiot and I'm not just... Alright, so yeah, there's nothing officially announced yet, seemingly. But I suspect there probably will be one in February. I suspect that it's gonna for sure showcase Peach, or Princess Peach Showtime. That only stands to reason. That's gonna be the big thing. And then I suspect it's going to announce / showcase Metroid Prime 2 Remaster. I think that's going to be on the agenda. And let me see. I don't think we're going to get any news about the new console. I don't think that'll happen over the summer at best, I think, at earliest. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm leaning with that. Trying to think, what else is there? Jeez. Super Mario RPG. When does that come out? Oh, wait, did Super Mario RPG? No, RPG already came out, right? Yeah, I think I just saw it the other day. RPG is out. Oh, the 1,000-Year Door. I'm trying to remember which ones came out. I missed so many games in my little hiatus at the end of the year. Gonna get an update about 1,000-Year Door for sure. Definitely Peach Showtime. I think we'll probably get something for Metroid Prime 2 Remaster. Let's see. What else? What else? It's hard to say. I feel like they're gonna have to come out of left field with something. I would love to see another not another Metroid game. Well, yeah, Metroid Prime 4. I'd love to see that. I feel like we're due a Donkey Kong Country game. Or just a Donkey Kong game in general, but I'm feeling a Donkey Kong Country game. I'd love to see a new F-Zero game. I'd love to see a new Star Fox game. All the things that don't currently have a place on the Nintendo release lineup. 3-win streak. Is this Team Friday? No, this is Team Saturday versus Team Saturday. This is dumb. I almost don't want to snap their win streak because they're basically our own. They're basically our comrades. I don't know. Yeah, Sentinel, let me know in live chat. What are your predictions? You're probably better versed in rumors and such than I am. I don't really put a lot of stock in rumors. I let Nintendo's announcements just slap me in the face, because then I'm never disappointed by them, and I'm always super excited by them when they hit. And it's never like, oh man, I already knew about that, or everybody already knew about that. You know what I mean? I'm just like, whoa, I didn't know that was coming, because I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to think of what the next Pokemon project is going to be too. I'd love a new Pokemon Legends game. Oh man, if we got like a Pokemon Legends Mew or something like that, that'd be dope. My aim is trash. Hola. I still have to technically go back and play Pokemon Legends Arceus, because I haven't beaten the post-game content yet, and I want to. I still have to go back and... I'm still working on Donkey Kong 64 as well, my campaign Let's Play of that. Crap. I'm getting murked this game. I am not doing well. Luckily, it doesn't matter, because it's just a mirror match, but... I would still like to not be this bad. Boom. Luna just tried to roll away from me, so I shot them in the face. Where you at? Crap. You were behind me the whole time, because of course you were. That's where your spawn is. Oh boy. Sentinel says, I avoid spoilers and rumors. I like to be surprised. With Side Order, I've avoided watching gameplay because I want to be overwhelmed. I know it's going to play similarly to Hades. One life, one lower, or one tower to climb. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, I mean, when does Side Order... Side Order has a release date, doesn't it? Or am I... Or does it not? No, it definitely does. I definitely remember seeing a release date for Side Order. So probably more Side Order, too, I would say. Right? Unless it's like... It comes out before the Direct happens. Which I guess... Since the Direct hasn't been announced yet, anything's possible. But... Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I usually... Oh, February 22nd? Okay, well then, yeah, maybe not. I do suspect with that in mind, I think the Direct is gonna happen pretty soon. Maybe like... Oh, wait, hold up. Let me look. I'm gonna say the 20th. My guess is that Tuesday's the 20th, right? Yeah. I'm gonna say it's gonna be on the 20th. That's my guess. Sentinel says, I will say the Princess Peach game and Mario vs. Donkey Kong got me like... Yeah, I think it's going to be on the 20th. That's my bold prediction. February 20th, we're going to see Nintendo Direct. And it's going to include Side Order. It's going to include Princess Peach Showtime. Mario vs. Donkey Kong just came out, right? Did that come out today? Hold on, let me look it up. Mario versus Donkey Kong. Yeah, available now. That was... Today? Question mark? Yeah, today. So yeah, that's what I suspect. That's what I predict. I'm not a big guy for predicting and rumors and whatever, like I said, though. My prediction, that's about as bold as I'm willing to go, is there's the date. You got the date there for the next Nintendo Direct event. This Tuesday, the 20th. Probably, I think it's usually like 10 a.m., right? Tuesdays at 10 a.m. So that's my guess, because I think they're going to want to try to scramble it in there so that they can include Peach and Side Order to improve sales on both of those. Not improve them because they feel like they have to improve them, but improve them because Nintendo likes money, as we all do, you know? But anyway, so that's where I'm going to sign off for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Go Team Saturday here in Splatoon 3 for the Splatfest weekend here. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel here and ring that bell for notifications. I do live streams here on the channel every single Friday. Usually it's around 4 p.m. Eastern time. This one was a special 7 p.m. because the Splatfest literally started at 7 p.m. today or tonight, so I had to do a little bit of a later one. If I do like Animal Crossing Night Adventures, that's also usually a later in the evening, afternoon, evening kind of thing. But usually I kick off my live streams on Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then I upload new video content every single Monday through Thursday here on the channel of every single week. So you definitely want to be, getting the notifications and being subscribed and all of the things. Also, if you join the Discord server, if you haven't already, jump on over, join the Discord server. You'll get like pings every time I post a new video to either my Pause Games channel or here on the Nintendo Beast channel. So it's a good way to keep up to date with my new videos and all of my content here on YouTube. And if you haven't already, smash the like button on this live stream / video on demand, depending on when you're watching it. And leave me a comment in the comment section below. But until next time, I am the Nintendo Beast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys again next Friday.